Thanks for sticking around. I'm your host, Christina Keller, here on That's So Vegas at the WCOBM studio in Las Vegas with Chef Phillip Dell.
Hey, Christina.
I am loving these segments because I love your journey, how you went from being overweight, unhealthy, and I love that look in the mirror thing, because sometimes there's always that one thing, and that was it for you. And you changed the way you eat and your physique, working out, but then you also felt compelled to help other people, and now you're teaching students
Right.
in the Clark County School District, and that's a wonderful thing because if you get them this early. But not to be overshadowed with your good deeds, you've had a lot of accolades and awards in the 6 years since we first met when we were doing the little videos at Barbara's house. So talk to us a little bit. What was the first one? What was the most challenging one?
Man.
What was the greatest? And give us a little bit.
Well, right after I met you, my life kind of exploded,
Okay.
in an amazing way. Partially because I went to church for the first time in years, and fell in love with an absolutely amazing woman. You've met Leah, my
She
wife.
is amazing, Leah. We love you.
And so we definitely do.
Yes, everybody loves Leah. How could you not?
And
She
so-
just had a birthday, didn't she?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's coming up.
Oh, well, happy birthday coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, you met Leah. You went to church. Oh, it was
Absolutely.
always
And
good.
when that happened, once I put God back in my life,
Uh-huh.
everything changed.
Amen.
I was cooking one day at one of my clients. I used to cook for one of the law firms here in town, Markey Arbach Coffee, if I can give them that little plug.
Yes.
And I got a phone call. I don't know what it is, but every time that somebody calls a chef, it's right in the middle of service when we can't talk.
Okay.
And so I looked at the phone, didn't recognize the number, I put it down. Well, afterwards, I picked up the phone, and there was a voicemail, and it was the Food Network.
Oh, yeah.
And you could even ask anybody at the building. I ran up and down the hall before I even listened. Ran up and down the hallway like I was a little, kid.
Yeah. Oh,
and
wonderful.
I was so excited, and it was on there. They said, "This is the producers of Chopped, the Food Network."
Goosebumps.
Exactly. So I called her back, and she said, "Would you be interested in auditioning for the show?" I said, "Oh, are you kidding me? When do I have to go there?" So within a week, I was in LA doing my spot that I had to do on camera, and 6 months later, they sent me an email, and that's how long it was.
Of
about
course.
6 months.
Production, Hollywood, whatever. yeah.
Absolutely, 6 months. I got the email saying, "Congratulations, you've been chosen. You have to go to New York." And so I was on the television show Chopped, and you asked me what was the most challenging.
Yes.
That was it. And the reason why is because 3 days before the competition, before my wife and I flew to New York, I had pain in my right shoulder, and my fingertips were getting numb.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, this isn't good. So
No.
I went to the chiropractor that I had always gone to, and it got worse. And I'm like, this isn't good. So the day we went to New York, and I saw a doctor while I was there, even because I was in miserable pain. The day of the filming, I was pounding on the hotel room floor at 4 a.m. in miserable pain. And my wife said, "Do you want to stop? Do you want to not go?" And I said, "No, I'm going. The devil's trying to stop me. I'm going." So if you watch the show, I'm actually twitching a lot when I'm
Oh.
standing in front of the judges, and that's because I had no feeling in my right arm.
Whoa, what was it?
Pinched disc.
Oh, I've had that. That is really horrible.
Between 4 and 5 in my neck.
yeah.
And it radiating pain down my arm.
And the numbness?
No fingers in my head. And I didn't know I didn't have any strength. I went to go pick up a pan
I've done it.
during one of the segments.
Oh, so sorry.
And the pan started to hit the floor, or it was going for the floor. I grabbed it with my left hand before it hit the ground.
Was it hot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa. So now you burnt your other
But
hand.
I didn't care because
Right.
I was it's an adrenaline rush thing.
Right.
It's a chef thing. you
Yeah,
know.
sure.
We burn ourselves all the time, don't know
yeah.
it, and then go, well, how do I do that?
Right, exactly.
So-
or, yeah, if something just goes poof, you just put it out. Where other
Exactly.
people would panic. Oh,
So-
that's really
so that was
painful.
most definitely
that made me hurt.
challenging.
Uh-huh.
Most rewarding isn't even my own. It's watching a student that, a couple students, as a matter of fact, that one, you wanted to put your foot in their mouth all the time,
Okay.
and another one was Runaway.
Oh.
That both of them have amazing careers. They just graduated, and
Oh.
they both graduated with the Millennium Scholarship and honors, and everything. I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah, I love that.
One of them became, she's one amazing cake decorator, and another one works for the Tao Group here in town, making more money than I made when I was that age.
Oh, that is fantastic, and they were
doing
your
great.
students.
Absolutely, and they've all won awards themselves. So seeing them succeed was probably the gratifying. I mean, it was.
Right.
I mean, of course, it was gratifying to win Chopped. I mean, who
would not?
Who wouldn't want
Had
that?
you applied for that, or they just had heard about you, the Food Network?
They called me.
They called you.
They called me, and I asked them, and they said, "We have our ways."
Oh, I bet they do. I wonder if it has anything to do with social media.
Oh, it has to do with everything.
Yes,
I
I'm sure.
have talked to some attorneys that have producers on, they're part of that group, and they say that they have not spies, but they have their people that are constantly looking at newspapers and news feeds and Facebook and whatever else, social media.
Yeah, you're always throwing something out there and hope it sticks.
Right, absolutely. So, well, even today, like I'm very involved with the American Heart Association.
Yes, let's talk about that. That's a teen thing, isn't it? The Teen Cook with a Heart?
Teens Cook with Heart. So what that is they're workshops that we break them down in workshops, and it's teaching young chefs, teenagers, how to cook and live a healthier life as they go into their older years,
Yeah.
Basically, we say we're creating the next generation of healthy chefs.
Love it.
And we started out with, it was in one school, the program was in one school here in town and in Vegas, and then we went to 2 schools, and then it went through all of Clark County, and now it's available throughout the entire state of Nevada and growing even still.
I'm sure it's going to go national.
We've got interest all over the country right now.
I love that. That's great. I remember when I was a teenager, it was always double cheeseburgers, milkshakes.
That's what I had.
Yeah, it was just kind of went along with the territory.
Well,
I think.
Pizza. Exactly, and it's just incorporating their way of life. Are you always going to be the healthy thing? No, maybe not. But it gave them that little bud that they didn't maybe know before.
Well, like you were saying too, when you're allowed your binge days, but look at all the chefs we have here in town, the gourmet chefs. When you go out to Joel Robuchon's or something similar, or Lee's, you're not going to go and order a chopped salad on the menu. You're out there to really sample the escargot.
Oh, absolutely.
The cheeses, the wine, the
Epicurean
delight.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
we went to BLT Steak the other day.
Oh, how was that?
And it had, oh my Lord.
Really?
Yes. I have pictures of it on my Facebook page.
I'll have to. Is that good?
It's
because you
unreal.
are the master of barbecue.
It's thank you.
And when you think of barbecue, you think of steaks,
right?
Chicken, and you eat.
Well, Americans do.
Yes.
Which the truth is that barbecue is the only American cuisine. People always think, oh, well, burgers or something like that. That's not a cuisine. Okay, that's a type of food.
Right.
But barbecue, in its original form, is low and slow cooking over coals.
Right.
All right. That is the only American cuisine, and real true barbecue takes time.
Yes.
What Americans believe barbecue is grilling and barbecue sauce.
Not.
You've even heard the term of like sloppy joes.
Yes.
People call that barbecue.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't me either.
Just
it's sloppy joes.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
Like them, but the way my mom used to make them.
Oh, my mom.
A little coleslaw in there.
A little sloppy joe throwdown.
Yeah, it's a throwdown. That made my mouth water.
I know.
I mean, see, you can always slip and slide, and
Absolutely.
We're going to mouth water here when we go on break. We still have a minute, but we're going to run the clip of when we did the menage a trois, which was so much fun at Barbara's, and I was actually drinking wine, and we were having a good time. But you made that menage. It was a salad appetizer, a salad entree, and a salad dessert. And that salad dessert, we can't show the full clip because when we picked it out of the archives the last 3 minutes, the audio's not there, so we don't get to the salad dessert. But you use the angel food toast crumbs or the croutons.
Yeah, angel food cake croutons.
And yes, that was just fantastic. I really wish we had that clip. We're going to watch that after this break. I'm giving up my commercial so we can watch our clips from 6 years ago. I think
it's fun to see your old self.
It really is, and to see how far we've morphed since then. I mean, we've both come a long way. You've come a lot further than I have, but we're still here in Vegas.
Right.
And we're still moving on, and we're still moving forward. And we're going to be right back. Don't go away. There's not a boring commercial coming up. There's a real cute clip about us having, it's the only menage I ever had in my life.
Hey, it's a foodie menage,
it was
Makes it much more interesting.
Yes, it does. Don't go away. A big shout out to the Red Roof Inn on Paradise, my sponsor. I love them to pieces. Across from the Hard Rock. No resort fees, no parking fees. free Wi-Fi and breakfast for
You can
guests.
bring your pets.
And you can bring your pets. That's always a plus. Okay, we'll see you guys in about 5 minutes, and we have Las Vegas updates coming up. There's so much going on. Hey foodies, it's Christine McKellar with VegasOnlySalon.com here again with Chef Phillip Dell, president of SinCityChef.com. We're kind of having a rendezvous today because I understand that we're going to have a menage a trois, as in, from what I understand, a salad appetizer,
Yes.
a salad entree, and a salad dessert.
Wait till you see that one.
Really? Now that has my interest peaked.
Oh, it's absolutely
Salads
going to
and
be
desserts.
good.
So this would be more like skewed towards healthier. Again, we go back to your philosophy about eating can be fun and good, but it doesn't have to be fattening or calorie and carb laden.
Absolutely. And the other thing too is that, there's a lot of people out there that, they think when they're dieting they have to have nothing but salads.
Correct.
And, well, here's the deal. You don't have to have salads, but if you're going to have salads, why not make them tasty? And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a steak and potato salad.
What are you doing here that's brought the tears to your eyes?
All right, well, some red onion. I'm making a fantastic salsa of grilled corn. It's nice sweet corn. A roasted red pepper. We've got grape tomatoes that are fresh off the vine. We've got red onion, as you can see here. Got to add a little kick and a little thermogenic effect and add some jalapeno. And then we're going to just finish that off with some cilantro and some seasoning. And that'll go with our salad.
And the thermogenic is, would that be like cayenne peppers as well as the jalapeno?
Cayenne peppers and basically any hot pepper that has a capsicum in it will raise your body temperature, and that helps burn fat.
That's interesting. Do hot flashes help burn fat?
Sure. I'll go with that.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
And we're going to start then. You're preparing the appetizer.
Yes.
All right, you pre-prepping the entree as well?
I am multitasking,
Okay.
so I'm doing all three at the same time.
Sounds wonderful. Cheers to Chef Dell. So do you cut where the skin layer is?
Yeah, you see the line?
Right.
Go on each side of it, like this.
Oh, on each side.
Something like that. And it just makes it nice and clean. It's a very nice presentation.
Pinot Grigio.
And then you take this right here,
I still have.
and you make sauce.
Oh, that I'm not really a fruit person. My mouth just watered. Here we are with Chef Phillip Dell. We're on the, we've done un, which is the appetizer, deux, which is part of our French menage a trois. We're having a 3-part salad meal tonight with a salad appetizer. This is part of the entree, or this is, you're building
I'm building the entree right now.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Look how colorful and festive that is. What would be the main ingredient? Are you going to use a chicken, a beef, or...
I use flank steak.